Hey, amazing students. Hope you're doing well. So today you have your mid-quarter, and I wanted to record a very quick video just reviewing what's going to be on it so you just feel strong and confident about the test. So, 8th grade math students, one of the things that's going to be on it is functions. So remember, this is where x is faithful, where every x value, every input value has one unique output value or y values, okay, where every x only has one y. Remember, x is faithful. We don't care about y. X is faithful. Okay, so if I'm looking at here's a couple graphs. I'm looking at this graph versus this graph. Which one is a function? Well, remember, I do my vertical line test, and because my vertical line test will tell me whether or not it's a function. Here it only passes once, so this is a function. It passes the vertical line test. This is not a function because it hits the graph more than one time, no matter where I put my vertical line. So remember those words, vertical line test. If I had a table or ordered pairs, what am I looking for to determine if it's a function? Well, all I have to do is look at the x values. If none of the x values repeat, then I know every x only has one y value. Doesn't matter if there's the same y's. Remember, I only care about the x values. But if I do this, that repeating x value, -2, that repeating input value, that -2 is with 6 and with 0, making this not a function because this input value has multiple output values. This x value has more than one y value. And then the last part of the functions thing was mappings. And I'm just writing really just quick random numbers right now. Okay, is it a function? Yes, because every x only has one y. Every x is only pointing to one y. But if I did this, 1 would be going to have a y value of 4 and a y value of 5, making that not a function because that x value has multiple y values. Okie dokie. Let's see. The other thing that's going to be on the test, I wonder if I could just erase the whole thing all at once. Okay, there we go. Another thing that will be on the test is, of course, volume. And remember, please utilize your formula chart. We have volume of a cylinder, volume of a cone, volume of a sphere. All the formulas are on your formula chart. It's not something you had to memorize, right? They're all on your formula chart. The big thing is understanding what capital B is. Capital B is not the radius. Capital B is not the diameter. Capital B is the area of the base. Area of the base. What shape is your base on a cylinder and a cone? It is a circle. Your base is a circle. So capital B, if capital B is the area of the base, how do I find the area of a circle? Again, you're looking at your formula chart, which you should have right next to you, and you know that pi r squared is how I find the area of a circle. Remember, radius is halfway across, and diameter is all the way across, so you would need to divide that by 2 to find the radius. Make sure you're labeling. Do not go through it quickly. You should be on your paper. R equals this. H equals this, right? Okie dokie. And then we have total surface area, lateral surface area. So surface area, remember that lateral surface area is the area of all the sides, not including bases. Not including bases. Total is including the bases at all the sides, so everything. So pay attention if it's a word problem, what it's asking you for. If it's saying, oh, he wants to paint everything except the roof and the floor, well, then you know you're doing lateral. But if he's like, I want to paint everything, including the roof and the floor, you know you're doing total. I'm just going to go over quickly the rectangular prism. Okay. The big thing here, my formula is S equals PH plus 2B for total surface area. And then S equals PH for lateral. And this should make sense, right? This doesn't have the bases, but this has the area of both of the bases on here. So just remember, on a rectangular prism, the base is your bottom of your rectangle. So you have to understand what the dimensions of the bottom of your rectangle are. And that would be a 3 by 2 rectangle. So remember, capital P is perimeter of the base. So when I do my capital P, I'm talking about my base. So I just drew a little rectangle there to remind us. This is talking about the base only. So these are the numbers I'm looking at. So 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2. The height is from base to base. This has nothing to do with my base. This is the height from base to base. So my height would be 4. And remember, capital B is the area of the base, of the base, of the base, of the base. So I'm finding the area of my base. Well, guys, pause. This is a rectangle. How do you find the area of a rectangle? Length times width. So to find the area, I'm just doing 3 times 2. And then plugging all my numbers into my formula to either find the lateral or the total. Now quickly, last thing, let's look at a triangular prism. Okay, same formula, lateral would be S equals PH, total would be S equals PH plus 2B. The big thing here is understanding what is the base. The base on a triangular prism is the triangle. I know this is kind of small. So I'm going to use the highlighter real quick. Remember, capital P is talking about the base, the perimeter of the base. So I'm going to draw like a triangle on the capital P. And the other thing that's talking about the base is the capital B. So everything that has to do with the triangle will be for the capital P and the capital B. This H right here has nothing to do with the triangle. This is the height of the prism, the height from base to base. So when you're using that height, maybe that's the first thing some of y'all need to do. This is the height from base to base, the thing that has nothing to do with the triangle. So this height is 10. The height is 10. So maybe we need to start doing that first so we can feel more comfortable with that. Now let's go to the capital P and the capital B. So I need to draw out my base. My triangle is 3 by 4 by 4, 2. And so let's start with the capital P, perimeter of the base. Remember, it's my base, so I'm only looking at my base. Adding up all the sides, 4 plus 4 plus 3. And then my capital B is the area of my base. And I don't just start, oh, length times width or something. Look at your formula chart. How do I find the area of what shape is this? Triangle. 1/2 BH. So 1/2, 3 times 2. So remember that little b is like the bottom of the triangle, the base of your triangle. And this h right here is talking about the height of the triangle. How do I know it's not this height right here? Well, because this is the area of the base. burst. So I'm only looking at the burst. So my height of my triangle is 2. Right, we're trying to find the area of the triangle. So this 10 has nothing to do with my triangle. Okay, and I just plug in all my numbers, and there we go. So that's basically what's on the test. There is something with linear equations like y equals mx plus b. Just remember m is slope, b is y-intercept. For slope, rise over run. Y-intercept where it crosses the y-axis. Slope is my per, my each word. Y-intercept is that one-time fee, that thing I'm only going to do once, starting amount. Okay, I'm not really sure what kind of question they're going to put on there, but you're going to do awesome. Bye, guys. Have a great day.